Beautiful morning to y'all. It's a beautiful day, grand rising to you all. Just showing you my beautiful latte that I make in the morning. That's a chai latte, but it's coffee chai latte, if I could explain it to you like that. I like to make my little lattes in the morning and sit out here, have a cigarette and a smile. And I woke up in a rather interesting mood, in a good mood actually, because the energy has been getting better a lot lately. If you haven't noticed, we've been getting some great energy. Look what I made. And if anybody's ever a guest at my house, this is how you're gonna eat and drink. I'm a professional at making like lattes and stuff like that at home. And pretty good food. I cooked last night. Anyway, I'm just telling you what I did. I cooked last night. I made some crab cakes with codfish and lasagna, and it was really good. So, one of the things that I feel Spirit got us doing is Spirit got us doing is my stepfather's sick in the house and he's like coughing and stuff, so I closed the door. A lot of us got sick, but it's funny because, like I said, we always get it first before everybody else does. So this is more like I'm going to share with you like what's been happening recently in a very good kind of way, you know. Spirit has us looking at our finances. I'm hearing, Luna, don't eat that. Luna, don't, no. Spirit got us looking at our finances a lot recently because some of you maybe have been lending too much to others, or you've been just, taking your time to help others, and it's like Spirit wants you to start helping yourself. Another thing that I'm going to do on the subscription-based people that are subscribed, I want to do classes on Instagram with the subscription, because I had those classes where people would come on Zoom, but they can come on Instagram because it's nice there, because you guys can also come live with me and ask the question and I can answer it. So it's like a talk show / classes, but we'll have guests on, right? People, you guests, not celebrity guests. I'm not worried about all that. I mean, I could have a couple of people that want to, like I'll ask if anybody wants to be on there, but I'd rather it just be like with you guys, like a Oprah Winfrey but a healing type of thing, you know what I mean? So one's called like Healing with Flow or something like that, and those people who are subscribed, I kind of wanted it to be like a special, like, personalized between me and the viewer, because what happens when I do a live like this, a lot of people are in it and it's a lot of people, and I can't really catch up with everybody, until I read the comments afterwards. Okay, so let's get to the message. So first of all, I'm gonna start by channeling you guys, so give me a second. Lately it's been getting funny with channeling. I've been sitting here getting into the energy, and all of a sudden, like, I'll just start getting messages coming left and right. All right, so okay. So I'm just listening to what I'm hearing from Spirit. A bunch of people, energies, talking, conversating with me now, and just letting me know things that they want to let you know as a collective. Friends, family members, your universal mind, your cosmic mind. I'm hearing soon you will have the changes that your heart requires, not desires, requires. Some of you are in a living situation that is not healthy for you. You're being guided towards another direction, even moving to another state, I'm hearing. I'm hearing Leon or Leona. Some of you want to transfer a job or a position. You don't want to be there no more. I'm hearing that very strongly. I'm hearing, I cursed him out. I cursed him out. So those of you who don't know, September has been a very powerful month for you, even if you can't. Actually, you know it. This is for confirmation for those of you. I'm confirming that September has been a more powerful month than you think it was. You had a lot of breakthroughs in June, July, August, and September was your breakthroughs. You had a lot of breakthroughs. You came through. I'm hearing shining. The looking glass. I'm hearing the looking glass. You went through a lot this year. I see a lot of pain, a lot of struggle. Some of you may even have lost somebody or like, you know, someone passed. And as soon as I opened my eyes, I saw Sun Raw 333. And I just saw 333. Your guides are tapping in right now, and they want you to start really taking your lessons that you've learned, because you've learned, listen, here's what Spirit's saying right now. You learned a lot of lessons this year, man, a lot. Like let me just get to you how I'm feeling. And when I start feeling things in my body, I have to share with you what I'm feeling. You learned a lot of lessons this year. Can you please relax? I'm hearing, can you fucking chill the fuck out and enjoy life? It has been from one lesson to another, from one painful experience to another, from one bullshit person to another, from one bullshit relationship to another, from one fucking sad situation to another. And it's like, this is for you. I'm talking to you. If you feel like you've been through this your lifetime, in this lifetime, forget about the other lifetimes, what you've been through. I see somebody in a past lifetime who is so poor that in this lifetime, when you have money, you're so afraid to spend it because you're afraid that you're going to be poor again. That will never happen to you again. That was a past lifetime. And I'm seeing somebody who lived in the Philippines, and the floor, and this could be possibly your situation now, hopefully not, you know, but we got to be grateful because there are people in that situation now. And, you know, I'm starting to speed up talking. I have to explain to people. That's when I'm really starting a channel. And I post them on YouTube. You can slow down the videos if they're too fast for you. Some of you were so poor in the Philippines, I'm hearing Philippines. Like, I'm hearing an actual person from the Philippines say it. Like, that's not going to be you again. I see a concrete floor. I'm not kidding you. It's like a blue wall. I see a blue wall with a concrete floor. And it was very, very, very scary for you. You did not like being poor. And then those of you who... If you ever have dreams of ships, or like you were in a ship, I'm my left ear, I can't hear out of my left ear. It's very weird that that's happening right now. If you ever had dreams of like drowning, or you felt like you were in a ship, Luna, no, Luna, hey, I said no, baby, get away from there. If you ever had dreams that you were drowning in a ship or something like this, or you were drowning and you felt like you were in a ship and you were give me 1 second. Let me take the Wi-Fi off because it will stop. Ship, drowning in a ship. Okay, I have to keep reminding myself what I was talking about. If you have dreams that, if you're afraid of water, especially if you're afraid of water, like big bodies of water, that's because I see like Captain Morgan. I'm hearing you were on like a ship here. I just gotta say, somebody tied your hand. Oh my gosh, you guys! You know I read past lives, so if past lives come through, it's because I do past life readings too. Over here, Luna. Over here. Please don't go over there. Come, walk. Go over there. I see past lives too. So, sit, baby. Sit right there. Come here. Come to mama. Come here. You can't be touching that stuff, okay? You're just a baby. It's just a baby. So I see past lives in a ship, on a ship, okay? Like this is like a big ship, a big, huge ship, like I'm hearing Queen Mother, the Queen Mother ship, the Queen Mother ship. Could be a ship for some of you, a spaceship. For some of you, it's a ship in the water. If you have fears of drowning or water, that's a big sign right there for you. You have to take that as you will, because fears of drowning, this is important for you to hear. I'm hearing, because I'm asking Spirit why they have me like repetitively speaking on this, is because this past lifetime on a ship is affecting your lifetime here. Some of you had a great love that betrayed you. I'm hearing you were betrayed. It was a betrayal. Okay, this is the kind of love that betrayed you. This is like they took your this is weird. It's like almost like somebody like Cleopatra type energy. I'm seeing Mark Anthony and Cleopatra here. I'm hearing Lagos. I'm hearing the Wanderer. Some of you guys were like So okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't care who's in here. Some of you guys walked with Jesus. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. This is how you know. This is how you're gonna know I'm talking to you. When you hear things like about the Bible or about Christianity, you're like, that's not right. Something doesn't sit right with you. You know what I mean? Like when I hear things about the Quran, sometimes like I'm like, that don't sound right. Something don't sound right, because you were there for that. Like you were there when the channeling was happening. You were there. You were next to Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. You know what I'm saying? You were there next to them, and you don't remember it being that way. And why are you? I'm here. Why did they add all that stuff in there? Listen, again, I read past lives, and I'm seeing somebody walk the pillars of mercy. I'm hearing. Okay, I see you wearing like a brown kind of like dress type of thing, and you know this already though. If I'm talking to you, I'm not like talking to someone like, hey, by the way, you walked with Jesus, and you're like, huh, what? No, you're like, I know that, because I'm hearing so connected, especially to Mary. Like I told you guys, I've had a vision of Mary clearly in my room. I was meditating and she came right there. Like, and I can't, what am I going to do? I can't prove it to nobody. All I can tell you is it happened to me. And she came to me, and this was at a time when I started questioning, like, why is God always male? Why is it always man, man, man? There's something not right here. And then she showed herself to me, like, you're right, you're not wrong. And she was showing me the divine feminine, and how people today are like, he, Jesus, God, he. It's always a he. It's always a he. And I'm always like, I question that. Like, that don't seem right to me. Aren't we supposed to be the divine masculine, divine feminine? I remember in a movie, you're watching somebody get knighted. When knights get knighted, they say, in the name of the father and the name of the mother, which means the divine feminine, divine masculine, because the knights were from the Knights Templar, and the Knights Templar were connected to like the Freemasons and all that stuff. And the Freemasons and all that, the only secret they have is the fact that the universe is divine feminine, divine masculine, and that's why they don't do religions and stuff in the Freemasons. And the highest number degree you can get in the Freemasons is 33. And when you reach the number 33, Mateos de Stefanos will tell you that if you don't know who Matias de Stefano is on Gaia, you need to check him out. He will teach you so much. We can watch a video on it together. I promise you, you will not. Everybody who's watched this video with me thanks me for it, says thank you so much. Look, and I'm seeing number 66 right there. This is not even, I can't even make this up. That, we are the divine, and that when you start seeing the number 33, you're ready to work for God, which is you, your higher self, right? To remember that you are here to become God, right? And when people hear to become God, you're thinking, this is what I'm channeling, guys. You're thinking to become God. Oh, like, Flo, you can't be saying we're becoming God because Jesus is God. And if you think like that, I love you, but like, that's Matrix talk, okay? We are God, okay? We came here to become God, and because that's why there are so many gods, because they came here on earth and they became a god. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? Buddha, Muhammad, all of these people, Jesus and all that, they were regular people just like you and me, okay? People started calling them God because they stood up and said, I am God. And then everybody's like, that's God, right? So if I stand up in front of a crowd of people saying I'm God today, yes, there's going to be a massive amount of people saying you're crazy. But when they said I'm God, they weren't saying I'm the only God. Follow me and that's it. Like when he was saying I'm the truth, the way of the light, he was teaching you his truth, his way, his light. Buddha has his truth, his way, his light. Muhammad has his, and Allah has his, and Krishna has his, and Yeshua has his. We all his. It's always a he, right? You see what I'm saying to you? So Spirit wants you to wake the fuck up to this truth for yourself, that you are here to become God, and stop lowering yourself to be like I'm just a little human who has to follow everybody. You're not here to follow. I'm talking to the powerful ones. I'm not talking to you guys. If you're looking at me right now going, that's blasphemy, this is heresy, this traitor. If you're talking like that and you want to have my head you want to behead me, then I'm not talking to you, because you're still stuck in that childlike mentality that still hasn't hit you that you are God. And if you can't accept the fact that you are God, you cannot accept it. When I say you are God, again, we are not talking about you're God and you're the only God and that's the only God that there is. I'm talking about you are a God. That's what you came here for. Now, what kind of God you want to become is your ego. If you want to become one kind of God, you become that kind of God. Over there. If you want to become a God who's loving and kind and gives to others, you become that, okay? Listen, the ultimate female, male, alpha Omega. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is the divine feminine, divine masculine. When you hear of all these people, this is where you're being called right now. Take a look at your birth chart. First of all, my birth chart has a lot of masculine in it, and I know that right now, currently, I'm working on my feminine energy. Every night when I go to sleep, I play divine feminine energy. Waking up to your feminine energy and all that stuff, and that's what I'm working on. So whatever you're working on, if you're like very masculine, Spirit's asking you to step more into the divine feminine. You sneaky little brat. She's so sneaky. When if you're working on your divine feminine, you're working on divine feminine. If you're working on your divine masculine, you're working on your divine masculine. This is about you right now, looking into who you truly are, because this is a powerful next wave, next generation type of message. And you're going to be called, okay? You're going to be called just like I was called, just like everybody else was called. Just like one day I was sitting there fucked up on drugs, hating life and mad at everybody from my past and angry at the world. And then all of a sudden I had a revelation. It was like, what the fuck am I doing here? I don't belong here. I belong there. And I kept seeing like a higher purpose, higher vision. I remember being so depressed and so dark, and this is a message, maybe some of you are going through this right now. I remember being so depressed and so dark, and in that moment I thought this was it, I'm stuck here forever. And then I kept seeing, Spirit kept showing me a vision. No, look over there. And I was looking, and I saw myself doing all these wonderful no, Luna. Why do you have to touch everything with your mouth? I don't like when she puts things in her mouth. It gets me very upset because I don't want her eating nothing, getting sick because she's little and she could possibly die, and I'll kill someone. Sit. Stay here, baby. Stay, because you're like a toddler. You have to try everything. So this is like a message for you, and you have to understand, like, I don't know what happened overnight, like, a lot more people started like watching my videos. Listen, I'm sharing the realness with you. I'm not everybody else, you guys. So please don't expect me to play this like, hi everybody, I'm Flo, and like, no, this is who I am. Like, if this is who I'm gonna stay who I am, and I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna share every single success with you because I want you to know you can manifest it too. And I'm gonna share my downfalls, and I have shared my downfalls on here. Everything that I go through, not because oh my God, feel sorry for me. Oh my God, look at me, I'm so cool. No, it's because I want you to understand I go through the ups and downs too. But I don't know what happened. Overnight, all of a sudden, more people started watching my videos. That one video got almost 200,000 likes. I've never gotten that on a video. And I'm going to tell you what happened was, Spirit told me, we told you, listen, this is a message. They kept telling me, Flo, keep going, push, keep making the videos, keep working at it. Because here I am in my mind thinking, oh God, I'm going nowhere. Like, I'm working. When I say working my ass off, guys, I would be feeling like shit, sick on the bed and getting up and making videos. And I did not feel like getting up to do a video, but I'm like, I got to do it because there's people, the collective they need this right now. They need this message. They need the motivation. I'm not going to let my people down, and not my fans, not my followers. Don't ever call me my fan or my follower. You are my supporter. You are me. I am you. Do not. I am no better than you. You are no better than me. I'm no lower than you. You're no lower than me. We are equal in my eyes, and that's that. And I'm going to say that until you fucking hear it with your third eye, because I am not here to be followed. If I wanted to be followed and I want people to bow down to me, I would have went to try to be a queen, and I was already that in a past life, and I did not like it. I did not like standing there in front of people and making people feel beneath me. That's not how I want to live my life. I want to be equal with people, and I want to love, and I want them to love me equally. And if that's not what's going to happen, then those people are not meant for me. So what I'm telling you is that this point in your journey, don't give up, because there's going to be days where you're going to be like, I don't feel like I'm going nowhere. Oh my God, this is getting me nowhere. And I thought like that a lot. Like, this is getting me nowhere. I'm busting my ass. I'm not getting paid for any of these videos or these channelings that I do. Because if you go to my YouTube channel, you guys, I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you this. It's not about me. I'm talking to you. If you're doing something, you got a business, you got a career, you're doing something, and you feel like giving up, don't do it. Don't do it. It's like an artist or a painter who's like, God, this is not working out. This sucks. And then one day, one painting sells for $1 million. That's exactly what this is like. You got to keep going and going and going. I'm not saying I've reached my potential, because there's more. Excuse me. Spirit wants me to do it. Excuse me. But, I'm telling you not to quit, not to give up, because one day somebody will recognize your hard work. And if it ain't you who recognizes it, if it ain't someone who recognizes it, you will. And that's when I said to myself, and that's when you have to say to yourself, I am working hard. I'm doing a great job. I'm really amazing, man. like I said, go on my YouTube. You will see, damn, this bitch really was putting hours of channeling on here. Mad videos every day, every week. Even when I was sick, I would feel sick and I still do channeling, still do readings, still do the messages. And let me tell you something. I really was about to give up. I was on the verge of giving up several times. And this is why if you're on the verge of giving up for anything, I would really stop, take a look around you, Zen, I love you. Take a look around you and go, do I really want to give up right? Oh, I'm getting hit in the head so hard right now. And another thing I learned is to surrender and stop trying to make things happen. When I was trying to lose weight, when I was trying to quit smoking, I just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Now that I don't think about smoking like that, I smoke a lot less. I smoke healthier cigarettes, if you can call it that. You know, they're only nicotine and tobacco instead of like Newports and shit like that. I get them hand rolled, which is not healthy, but it's healthier. Trust me, because I can breathe still smoking these cigarettes. But like I said, I no longer say I want to quit. I want to lose weight. I don't want anything. I just want to be. And whatever happens, happens. If I have to accept my body in this weight and this size, I will. Someone will love me for it. I don't need to look perfect for nobody else because I almost went and got a tummy tuck. My breasts fucking lift. But, you know, I still want to get a breast reduction. But that's only because I'm in a lot of pain in my back. But I almost went and got a tummy tuck and breast lift. You know, I saved money and I was like, should I get a car? Should I go do my body? You know, and then I was like, I just stopped and Spirit showed me that dream of all these girls in the hospital, and they showed me all of these modified girls. The doctor was throwing them on the floor like they were dummies, literally. He was like, are you modified or not? In the dream, Spirit showed me. And I was like, what do you mean modified? He was like, do you have your body done? And I was like, no. I was like, I'm normal. And he was like, you come this way, we'll help you. And then he was taking women that had BBLs, cheek implants. I'm sorry, I'm not judging, but this is what I was shown, and I'm only going to share what I was shown. And people that have BBLs, their cheeks done, he was grabbing them like they were mannequins and throwing them off to the side, and there was a pile of bodies dumped on top of each other, and they were all women with like plastic surgery. I'm not talking about you want to go get a little bit of tummy tuck because your stomach has been bothering you, or like you breast lift or a breast reduction because your boobs are too big and they're in your way. I'm talking about BBLs, and I'm sorry, love and light. Don't get mad at me. I'm only telling you what Spirit told me to say. I don't want to hear, oh, you're hating. Baby, I do not hate on people. I love everyone. You know what? Matter of fact, sometimes I look at those girls with BBLs and their stomach done, like, damn, I wish I had my stomach done. But then I say to myself, do I really want that? Do I really want to walk around as a programmed matrix plastic doll who everyone's gonna know I got my body done anyway? What's the point? When it's natural, it's different. But when you got your body done, you know, you automatically look at a person with their body done, like outdone, and you're just like, but it's done though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice, but it's done. Like, it's not hers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm just a natural type of person. And listen, my boobs, I got older, they're bigger, they sag and all that shit. And I know I want to get a breast reduction for my back pain. And when I tell you that's the only thing I want to do, because I literally was going to get a tummy tuck, get this lifted, to put some fat in my ass. You know what I mean? You know what? God gave me a flat ass, huge titties, and ain't that the way it goes? You either have small titties and a fat ass or big titties and a small ass. You know, it's usually like that. So what are we going to do? We're going to fucking cry about we don't have a fat ass in this lifetime. You know what? I've had those bodies in past lifetimes, and guess what? They didn't serve me well because I never got the respect I deserved and all that stuff. So maybe I needed to be a little chubby and a little busted looking for a while so I can get the respect for who I am. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to accept yourself for who you are, and then maybe your body will form into the body you want. You know, every day I tell myself I don't get old. I get younger and younger and younger. My skin is glowing. My hair is growing. You know, I tell myself these things every day, and I notice a big difference in my body, my mind, my spirit. And even if I don't look perfect in person, I feel good in my heart. You know what I mean? No, I love you guys. I know I'm beautiful. And guess what? It took me a while to accept that. You have to understand that. It took me a minute to accept how beautiful I truly am as myself. Because for a while, I got into the whole Instagram, look at all these girls skinny this. This is a message, guys. I'm telling you this for a reason. Please love yourself right now. Love yourself and love your body. I'm going to tell you right now, I think I've bagged hotter guys when I was fatter than any other time in my life. Like, I mean, fat. When I was like almost at 240 pounds, I bagged the hottest dudes. I don't understand it, but it was true, you know. And even today, now, still dudes that be hitting me up on DMs. I'm like, damn, boy, you work out like 5 times a day. What do you want with a girl like me? They don't care. They don't care. They don't want the version of themselves that you think they do. He works out. He must want a girl who's skinny and works out. Wrong. No, she got scared. Wrong. He doesn't want that. He wants a girl who's a little thicker. He wants a girl that he could, work with and be like, come on, babe, let's go to the gym. And you know what I'm saying? He don't want you to look perfect. If he did, he'd go after the perfect people. You know what I'm saying? So this is a message. And Spirit wants you to wake up to that beauty within you, man. And that God within. I'm not here to tell you what everybody else does. It's, guess what? A lot of people will lose followers and all that. Florina doesn't care. Florina wants you to recognize your power. So I, Florina Kaya, vow that from this day forward, no matter what Spirit gives me, I'm going to give you the messages, even if it's the craziest, wildest messages you ever heard. And you're like, what the fuck is she talking about? Because I know the powerful ones will see it and they will accept their honor, their truth, and their divinity. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to enlighten the divine, okay? To wake you up to the divine. Right? Tell them. Luna, tell him, you are divine and you are powerful. She's like, leave me alone. Mommy, leave me alone. I just want to play. I'm just a puppy. Go inside. It's a little hot in here. Out here. Go. I know, but she's good. She had enough. Come on. Come on, Mama. She wants to chill now. I'll be right back. I can't go nowhere. If you ever want to get a puppy, please be careful when you get a baby puppy, small ones, because they're like babies, okay? It's having a baby. I have to hand feed her. I'm not kidding. Literally take it in my hand and feed her. If she goes to the bathroom, I have to wipe her butt and all that stuff. She's a baby. She's like a little baby. This is not a dog. It's an actual infant. Okay? Oh, you did pee-pee outside. Yay, baby. Come here. What's that? What's in your mouth? Come here. Come here. You see? It's like having a toddler. She puts everything in her mouth. Daddy. She puts everything in her mouth. She tastes everything, like literally, you know how toddlers find things on the floor and they're like, that's what she does. And it's like having a baby. So yeah, you have to have time and patience, a lot of patience. But okay, so I just wanted to give you guys the message of divinity. Please understand. Now my mother-in-law has been insulting me a bit, giving me looks instead of saying hi. Kiana, I'm going to tell you a secret I learned about that. Anytime I feel tension between me and a person, let me give you this advice. She says her mother-in-law has been looking at her shady and all that stuff. And I'm going to give you a piece of advice that I learned. Even though a lot of people find this very hard to do, the second you feel tension between you and a person, address it immediately. Don't let it get more awkward. You see what I'm saying to you? Address it immediately. The second you feel tension between you and someone, be like, hi, I just wanted to check in. Is everything okay? Because I've been feeling just a bit of tension. I'm not saying that this is bad or anything. I just wanted to know, is everything okay? I've been feeling a bit of tension. I just wanted to see, did I do something to upset you or something? Because let me know. Because if I did something to upset you, maybe I can correct it. Or maybe, if I can tell you what happened, I'll tell you what happened. Address it immediately. And if not, that means that you're not willing to work on it with this person. That means this person shouldn't be in your life. Did you just hear what I said? If you're not willing to work on it like that with the person, that means this person's not meant to be in your life. So if you can't address it and make it like, you know what I'm saying? Make it a personal addressing, like somebody, and you have beef or something like that. If you can't address it with this person, that means you don't want to, and you shouldn't have this person in your life. You've got a fake friend around you and you're trying to give her chance after chance, and the bitch is fake. She's just a phony. You know what I'm saying? Everyone who knows me knows I don't deal with fake people. And if I catch you being fake, or I see you rolling your eyes at me, or I see you snickering, I'm going to be like, hey, we can't be friends no more. I've done it to people. We've been out at bars, clubs, together, first time going out. You know how that goes. You got to test them out, and I'll see them, and I'll be like, yo, were you just snickering at me? And people could try to make me out to be crazy, but I see everything with my fourth eye, okay? I'm looking straight, and the back of my eye is looking at her, literally catching her. Like, you know what I mean? Look at this bitch. Like, I remember one time in a bar, I took out like $500. Now, listen, I'm not rich, but one thing around me, I ain't going out without $300-400 in my pocket. That might not seem like a lot to people with money, but people who don't have money, to them, they're like, how does she have so much money on her, right? And I remember pulling out the money, and she gave her friend a look like this. She was like, bitch, who does she think she are? She is. Meanwhile, I'm paying for their drinks, you broke bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she rolled her eyes at me, so instantly, I didn't even wait a second. I turned to her, I was like, were you rolling your eyes at me just now? She was like, what? And I was like, I pulled out the money and I was offering you guys a drink, and then you rolled your eyes at me to your friend, and your friend looked at you awkwardly like, don't do that. Her friend even went like, that moment. Her friend was like, don't fucking do that. She's gonna see it, right? Like, don't do that. Anyway, her friend liked me, you know what I'm saying? She was like, this bitch is buying us drink. Shut the fuck up, And I caught her, and she was like, no. She was like, oh my God, Flo, are you serious? I was like, yo, don't Don't play with me. I'm like, don't say, are you serious? I'm not trying to fight you. I'm just asking you, did you do it? Just tell me the truth. She was like, no. She was like, I just rolled my eyes because, you took out the money. And she was like, I was just saying to her, like, she tried to make up the story. You know what I'm talking about. And she said, I was just saying to her, like, she tried to make a funny face. And I was like, we can't be friends no more. She was like, why? I was like, I caught you rolling your eyes at me behind my back. It's something I would never do. Ever. So we can't be friends no more. She was like, what? And I walked away and never talked to her again. She had texted me, yo, I don't understand what I did. The fact that you don't understand what you did tells me right there, we can't be friends. If you want to roll your eyes at me, go ahead, be like, bitch, you think you all that. Put that money away. You know what I'm saying? Even though snarzy, no. First of all, I'm not pulling my money out to show off, bitch. I'm trying to help you out because you're sitting up here broke. I slid that bitch $20 before the night so she didn't look like a bum at the door asking me for $20 to get in. Do not fucking play me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, listen, this is a message. You got people around you that are rats and snakes, but snakes leave trails. Like I'm seeing that right there. Look at that. This is what I'm saying. You see that trail right there? That's what I'm saying. The snake that's around you, they're leaving a trail. You just have to turn around and look at the floor. No, what the fuck is that? Oh shit, there's a snake behind me and there's a bee right next to me right now. This is the message, and you have to take this for what it is, because some of y'all are letting people around you that don't even deserve your moments or your time. That's not fair for you to be a real kind person to these people and they're taking full advantage of it. Please pray for my family to be safe from people trying to create troubles for us by dragging us in court. 100%. One of the things you can do that I did when I had court, and I had a situation like this, I lit a white candle, and I don't like to put people's names near candles and all that because I feel like that's magic, and I don't deal with that. However, you could light a white candle and put your family's names and send love and light to anyone trying to bring you pain. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's say this is the candle. Around it, you could put your names, and then you could envision a white light pressing around all of your aura so that anybody who's trying to bring you pain and falsities and lies, that it all be revealed, okay? That's a great way to do things like that. Instead of involving the other people, I'm going to put John's name on it so he could lose at court. No, put your name on a candle, light it, and then envision that all around you is nothing but truth and real stuff and everything good and light, and everybody that's trying to darken your energy, that light will push it out of the way and you will never have a problem. You understand? I am witchy. I am, but I do not do spells. I know that I don't do spells with other people. I'm talking about. I'll do, if somebody came to me, I was like, Flo, can you do a healing spell or can you do an anxiety spell? Those are different. But if somebody's like, can you do a spell because my boyfriend won't, but my boyfriend's cheating on me and I want a spell done on him. No, I don't do that. I don't do spells on other people. It's like the person and me, if we're together and we want to put a spell on ourselves spells are just words, right? It's just words, depending on how you look at it. But one thing I won't do is put spells on other people. I don't do that. I don't involve their names, not even unless they ask me, Flo, can you put a positive, can you light a candle and light some herbs for me for this? It's different. It's totally different. But if I'm like, I will not involve anybody else's name. All I do, I pray and I put spells on myself to get better things and stuff like that. But it's not even spells. They're just manifestations. And I've done this with my family members where they've asked me to pray for them. And guess what? All I said was I pray that everyone around their circle that's not for the highest good be revealed. And the next day they call me like, this motherfucker. I'm like, girl, I was praying for you last night, right? For an hour. And they don't think at the moment that's you who did that. But guess what? You're more powerful than you think you are, okay? I've had several people ask me to pray for them. And I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, why? I'm like, because when I pray, hundreds of spirit guides are going to go around people that you're with, and they're going to start pointing out the people that are not right for you. Are you sure you're ready for that? Because you're going to lose some people. And they'll be like, go ahead, do it. And I do it, and they call, yesterday, I was with my mom and my sister and my boyfriend. And I'm like, I told you, bitch. I told you. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with us when you're ready, because our guys will be around, and they'll be chasing these motherfuckers down the block with their fucking tails behind their asses. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I love you. I hope that, wishing it upon others only will bring you, everything you cast on other people, you're casting onto yourself. Just remember that. So if you cast love and light, let's say you put a spell on, I put a spell on Zen for her to get millions of dollars, for all good things to come to her, I'm placing that spell on myself. So if I put magical spells on people that heals them and helps them, each time I do that, I bring myself positive love and light 10 times fold, right? Each time I wish somebody love and light and luck, which I do very often. It's funny because people will be like, oh, you should pray for yourself. Why are you praying for everybody else? Why are you always worried about... Listen, I know what I'm doing. When I say I hope this person has abundance and health and wealth and well-being, it comes right back to me 20 times fold. And the amount of people that I prayed for and wished luck, that's why nothing ever goes wrong for me. And even when it does, it's my perspective. I see it as a lesson and I move forward. That's it. It's not that serious. You know what I mean? Because every little thing, it's going to be all right. All right? I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. I hope that, you are endowed with the love and the light today, and that all things that are not serving you, you are revealed, and that you see it, and that you just feel different today. I want you to feel free and surrendering today. Today, do the surrendering. Like, you know what, universe? I surrender. I surrender to my highest good and my higher self, and I'm going to allow my higher self to take over from here. It seems like my ego's been taking on the project from here, and I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna allow my ego to just be free, and I'm gonna ask that the spirit from the highest love, the highest light, my higher self, come together, unite, and help me and free me from whatever the fuck that's been grasping onto me, or I've been grasping onto it. You know what I mean? All right, guys. I love you guys. I love you. I surrender. I love that song. Okay. All right, guys. Like I said, please see today for a different, energy is shifting. It's getting better. It was very tough for this past few months. Okay. I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. I'm starting to feel a little better now, but this is all a sign. This is all ascension symptoms and waking up and awakening and going to the next level. And from here, you're going to be up to the sky. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. I will see you guys later though. I'll probably have channeling later on too. Like I said, the subscribers, I hope to see you guys there. We'll see what happens with that. I got spirit guiding me towards a whole new way of doing things. So whatever's coming it's going to be for the highest good of the collective and for myself, of course. But you know what I mean? Always for the collective and myself. I'll see you guys later. Love you. And we ended the live on 55, by the way. I lost so much these past months. I needed this energy, this change of energy. Yeah, we all did. That's why I'm telling you, stick with it. Stick by it. Okay? Love you, son. Bye, guys.